There's nothing casual about litigation. There shouldn't be anything accidental about it. It requires intense effort, great attention to detail, tremendous amounts of cunning, but above all, a will to conquer. I think what makes our criminal appeals clinic different from the handful of other criminal appeals clinics that exist in the country is that in our clinic, each student individually is given responsibility for a felony appeal, which he or she then argues personally at the appellate division, New York's Intermediate Appellate Court. They write the brief individually, under close supervision, and then they stand up and argue it as third-year students. The Court of Appeals annually accepts about 80 criminal appeals a year. They'll reverse in roughly 12 to 14 of them annually, at least in recent years. And we, amazingly, in the space of about 33 days, we got 2 wins in serious cases with defendants serving serious sentences, 25 to life in one instance and 41 to life in the other. The 25 to life was a homicide case where we dealt with an issue that's been perplexing appellate courts in New York for a good many years. Josh Moskowitz wrote the brief for the Court of Appeals, again, with help and supervision from John Oberman, Professor Oberman, who runs the Criminal Defense Clinic. Our other case was an assault case involving a bite wound to the victim. The bite mark case was argued by a student, also law review, who graduated in 2009, Nathaniel Boyer. And the question in that case was whether the wound was serious enough to qualify for the highest degree of assault. The first semester is devoted to essentially skills and drills, imparting the basic skills of appellate work, brief writing, sizing up a case, shaping up a case, framing issues, and making tough choices. Spring semester is totally different. No classroom, virtually no classroom. It's when they get their real individual client. And they have to go fetching all kinds of records and do the research, guided, of course, by close supervision, but they have to do the case from soup to nuts. They write the brief, they visit the client up in jail, in prison, state prisons, very grim places, and then subsequently, usually in their 3rd year, they will be arguing the case. The reversal rate in criminal cases in the court we go to is less than 1 in 20. It's extremely difficult to win. If you don't have a passion for conquest, you have no chance of winning.